Hi faves, welcome. So today's video is like a two-in-one video. I'll be talking about 10 gospel movies that you must watch in 2025. And at the same time, I'll just be chipping in reasons why you should watch Christian movies. So please stay tuned. If there are any of these movies you've ever watched, comment in the section below. In this video, all the movies that I'll be featuring here are Nigerian movies. I'll be making another video for foreign American movies, gospel movies. But for today, I just want to stick to Nigerian gospel films. If it's something you're interested in, please stick with me to the end of this video. This is not an ascending or descending order. It doesn't mean, oh, number one is like best, number 10 is not the best. I just wrote it randomly. So all of these 10 movies are hits. They are so powerful. And if you're a believer here and you do not watch Christian movies, see, I'm telling you, Oha, you're missing a lot. And now I can boldly say, I can beat my chest and say, the quality of Christian movies we have now far exceeds the quality of regular secular movies. The era of having very boring or low quality Christian movies is long past. And if you still have that mindset, guy, you may be stuck in the past because now the kind of Christian movies we have, talking about the setting, the costume, the makeup, the location, the cast, everything is so powerful. Before I made this video, I'm not talking from a standpoint of I just want to defend Christian or gospel movies because I'm a drama minister or Christian actor. No, I did my research. So I've watched a number of secular movies that came highly recommended. I just wanted to see what they had to bring, what they had to offer. When I saw them, I could really say that yes, our gospel movies are doing very well now. Like the average YouTube Nigerian movie usually has like three, four casts, maximum five, six, seven, 10 casts, and the location is I don't even want to go into that. But now the quality of the kind of gospel movies we have, you see sometimes we have as much as 50, 100 casts, and you see the location they go like some they in for instance the movie Pray, they went to like two different states to shoot just a movie. So you can see I'm not talking from a vague point of view, but I'm talking technicalities. If you look at technicalities involved, gospel movies now are really good. Another example is the movie Dirty Game. So there was a scene where the main character was celebrating his birthday, and you could see how much they invested in that scene. Talking about the costume, it was a party and it was a lot. They brought masquerades, singers, musicians, food. It was real. So how many Nollywood movies now want to invest in a scene like that? Most of the ones they show is just about love or relationships, and they avoid scenes that will cost a lot. So at number 10, we have The Jar. Wow, this movie is very recent. Of all the movies that I'll be listing today, this is the most recent. It's less than a week as at the time of making this video, and it's so powerful. Wow, it was produced by Moromoluwa Tiketike Bolaji and directed by John Oguntuashi. And you know, John Ogutuashe is like the ghost of the gospel film industry. Whenever you see his name or Damilola Majbamiloye, you know that you are in for something very good. So the jar is a must watch and it's very short, it's about 42 minutes, less than an hour. So powerful, so precise. And yes, there's a bit of comedy in it. At some point you will laugh, you will cry, you will pray. You should see the jar. And it's a story that you will be able to relate to it. At number 9, we have Under Siege. Under Siege is a musical movie. It's so beautiful. If you love musical films like High School Musical and those kind of things, you should see Under Siege. It's one of the best Nigerian musical films I've ever seen. The production, the musical scenes, where it was just good. The story itself was powerful. The costume, the cast, it's just I don't want to give in too much details, but you should see on that stage, and it's especially for young person. You're in a phase of your life where you're trying to navigate what you want to do with your life and just trying to get clarity. You should see on that siege. It's a very good movie. At number 8, I have Jailer or Dirty Game. It's a 3-episode movie by Mount Zion. It's like a sequel to a previous movie called The Jailer. However, if you've not seen The Jailer, you can still watch Dirty Game and still understand the movie. It's so good. It talks about politics and Christian in politics, and not just politics, but in different systems of the world, and how that, I don't want to say it. Go and watch the movie. You will be blessed. If you have passion for politics or career, business, go and see Dirty Game. And it featured Yemi King. The production was excellent. The location, the props, everything about that movie was so good. This is not even a movie review or rating, but that movie is good. And the lessons in it are powerful. Number seven, we have Miracle Next Door. Oh my, this movie is so good. I personally love this movie. It was produced by Mike Mobola. It was about a woman going through a waiting season. If you are going through a waiting season currently, you should see Miracle Next Door. Perhaps there's something you've been trusting God for a while, or it just seems like a lot is happening around you and you're just in a very quiet phase. You don't really understand. You need to see this movie. This movie is good. It's a movie that will make you pray. Yeah, while I was watching this movie, I was praying and I just found myself praying. Why should you watch gospel film? If you are a believer and you're not watching gospel film, I, I, I still don't understand why. I totally don't understand why. Because what? Then if you are a gospel drama actor or minister and you don't know at least six or seven of this movie I've listed, I need to see you off camera. Because as a believer, gospel movies are clean. You don't have to worry about. There are films that you can even watch with your children, with your family, because there's no nudity, there's no profanity. You're being entertained, but you are being edified, and it points you back to Jesus. Jesus is the focus, not the cars, not the hair, not the makeup, not the bodies. It's not sexualized. Most secular movies these days are sexualized. Either they're trying to glorify a particular body figure or something, or you understand what I'm saying, but Christian gospel movies are just clean and it has a way of keeping your heart steady and stayed, and it's just so good. So if you're someone that you do not watch gospel movies, and I did like a little survey, and many people that I've talked to, believers for that matter, say, oh, they don't like gospel movies because the quality, they are very low. That was then. If you are saying that maybe you have old Mount Zion movies in your, that's the picture of what you have. The current gospel movies we have, like in the past, let's say 5 years now, they are so good. Their quality is so good. Actors, the cast, they deliver their roles so well. So the excuse of, oh, their quality is low, is not an excuse anymore. I'm encouraging you as a young believer, try to do gospel movies more than you do secular movies. Of course, I am not saying don't do secular movies. You get to learn. There are some concepts that you have to learn from when it comes to growing in knowledge. You won't always get some things from gospel movies. You still have to watch secular movies, and it makes you versatile, yes, but it's also good to watch gospel movies. Don't be that believer that you don't watch gospel movies at all, that all the movies you see are secular movies, all the music you listen to are secular music. Truth is that you're not helping yourself. If you prioritize your relationship with God, your growth, your work with God, and you binge more on secular content, be it movie, music, and content generally, it's like you're taking two steps forward and one step backward. It kind of limits your growth. So, but when you do gospel movies, it helps you. At number six, we have Just After Wedding. This movie is good. It's so good. And the thing I love about the recent gospel movies we have is that you can't really predict them, the suspense. You can't really say, okay, this is how it's going to end. Just After Wedding is just such a beautiful movie. The lessons are straight to the point, and I believe for every young believer that is entrusting God to get married, to get settled very soon, especially if you're a minister, a pastor, a minister in one way or the other, a music minister, or you have a calling on your life. You know there's something waiting on your life. You have to see this movie before you get married. It will give you perspective and clarity on certain things. It's very edifying. It's beautiful. It's very good. It was also produced and directed by Mike Mobola. This brother is doing very well in his movies. I know most times When we say gospel or Christian movies in the Nigerian space, everybody's mind go to Mount Zion. Yes, Mount Zion Ministries and Daddy Mike Babaloye is the father, like I say, is the father of gospel films in Africa. But now we have other gospel film makers that are coming up and they are doing so well. Another reason why you should watch gospel movies is that it makes it easy for you to understand the things God is laying in your heart. God can actually speak to you directly through a gospel movie, one. And secondly, it just creates an atmosphere of edification, an atmosphere of God's presence. You see, as a Christian actor, I can tell you for free that for many of these gospel movies, a lot of prayers has been invested into them. So it's not surprising when people watch these movies and have encounters. So it's easy for you, for God to speak to you, for you to hear what God is saying to you when you surround or you fill your heart with your mind with content that are godly and gospel and edifying. So if you're struggling that I'm trying to hear the voice of God concerning a particular matter, I think it will be better, wiser for you to feast on gospel films than secular films. I hope what I'm saying makes sense to you. Also, gospel movies expatiate biblical lessons. There are some lessons you may have read in scriptures that you don't absolute, some principles that you may not understand totally. When you see them in a movie, it makes it relatable to you. You understand. It gives perspective to what you read in scriptures. At number five, we have Sold. Oh my goodness. You have not seen Sold. Not watched Sold. In fact, recently I was seeing that TVC News channel interviewed the director and one of the actors of Sold. Sold was produced and directed by Opeyemi Akintunde. My goodness, this woman is such a beautiful writer. She's a Christian writer and a filmmaker. It featured Mike Abdul. I don't know Mike Abdul. He's the one that sang them say the blessing where you give Ojo. You know Mike Abdul now. And a host of other songs. I think that's the one that's very popular among Gen Zs. And Monique. Monique is the one that sang Let Your Power Flow in this place years ago. So she was also one of the key actors in this movie. It's a movie about family, marriage, prayers, and covering. It addresses flattery and teaches us to bridle our tongue as children of God. This movie is so powerful. I think I'll stop there. I don't want to give you too much things. Please go and watch Sold. You have to watch Sold. And it's very recent. Less than 2 3 months. I can't remember, but it's very recent. And the production is so good. Money was spent in making that movie. If you love quality movie, you love fine costume, good makeup. I know there are some persons that these are the things that make them want to stay in the movie and the storyline, everything, and the characters they delivered so well. The cast delivered so well. So please, Soul is a must watch, especially if you're married, you have a family. If you're also a teenager, I think I'll recommend Soul to teenagers also because there was this teenage girl in the movie that did something very phenomenal so that many teenagers will relate. Soul is highly recommended. Soul is someone that it's something that even people that are not Christians are watching Soul and they are getting lessons. Soul, you must watch Soul before the year runs out. At number four, we have Pray. I know I've been saying this for all the movies that it's a powerful movie, it's a powerful movie. But please, Pray is an extremely very powerful movie. It comes highly recommended. My goodness. What? What? Pray is so good. Let's talk about the production, the location, the costume, the story. The story is so relatable, so real. The suspense was something else. Pray talks about addresses the why we should pray, we should be sensitive as believers, and somehow it also talks about the importance of knowing our identity in Christ. It addresses how as believers we should the disposition we should have in our work front, in our secular work, how we should show compassion, so many things. Pray is a must watch for if you're a healthcare worker, a nurse, you should watch Pray. If you're a student, copper, a teacher, anybody, everybody should watch Pray. Another reason why you should see gospel movies is that just plain secular entertainment can be very, for lack of a better word, I would say diluting. You're trying to burn. This video is for people that love Jesus, people that have a passion for the things of the kingdom, and people that are intentional with their lives. So when you're in a phase, you're in a season, you're trying to build yourself, grow your faith, grow your work, and you're just feasting on anyhow entertainment, it can dampen your spirit. It can quench your fire. Sometimes it even gives you weight, unnecessary weight. It's better if at all, oh, you're stressed, you want to unwind, you want to get entertained. Why not be entertained and you're edified at the same time? And many of the gospel movies we have, they are also entertaining. That's actually it's not the main focus, yes, of gospel films. They are evangelical, but then these days many of them are also entertaining. Like you can be watching a gospel film and you're laughing, it's relatable, it's funny, and it's good. So why not? I don't know if I'm able to express what I want to say very well, but the idea is this: even while you're trying to unwind, or you're stressed, you've had a long day, a long week, or you're on leave, you're on holiday, just want to enjoy yourself, just want to relax and watch movies. Why not watch movies that you're watching them, you're getting entertained, you're relaxing, but God is still speaking to you. It still makes you spiritually sensitive. You're still aware of God and His Spirit and what God is saying to you. Just think on these things. Watch the video slowly again. Just take it back. What is God saying to you? So I'm encouraging you to watch gospel movies. Start with the ones I've listed today in this video. And I tell you, if you watch any of the movies I've recommended here and it doesn't make sense, I I would have not say I will refund your data, because I can assure you that for every movie that I've recommended here today, they are good. Just start with anyone. Maybe start with I don't know the season of life you're in, so I can't say okay, start with this particular one. I have viewers from different walks of life, different everyone is going through different phases. So I can't really just say okay, everybody start with this. But they are also very good. Maybe just allow the spirit to lead you. Just and you can they are all free. You can watch every one of them here on YouTube. Just type in the title, like I've mentioned them. I even put the what I call it thumbnail or poster of all of them, so it makes it easy for you to know and for you to search for the movie. Just watch any one of them and come back to drop your feedback. At number three, we have Ayaba. Ayaba is a Yoruba themed epic movie, and it's so good. That movie, the quality of the movie is so fine. The production, and the story is so powerful. Should I say this? Okay. Ayaba is actually the story of Esther in the Bible. Yes, but it was made in an epic Yoruba film style. It really brought the story to life and shows the unseen hand of God. You will really enjoy the story if you're someone that you love the book of Esther or you love to see stories in the Bible come into play. Ayaba is very good. A lot was used in the making of the movie, the location, the setting, the costume, it was top notch. Number two, we have Patrick's Syndrome. This movie is actually not a recent movie. If I recall correctly, it was made in 2022 or 2023, but I just had to add it. The movie is so good. The production, even though it's going to 2 or 3 years now, that movie still remains one of the best gospel films ever. The production of that movie is clean. Oh, excellent. The settings, a lot was used. It was so beautiful. It's a scientific movie, but it's funny at some point. It makes you pray. The lessons in that movie are so powerful. The movie is subtle. Like initially, you won't even know it's a gospel movie if you watch the first few scenes. But as you go down, you begin to say, okay, yes, this is a gospel film. It's so clean. It's actually about a medical doctor, and the producer of that movie is actually a medical doctor in real life. That's the person of Dr. Shei Obembe. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He produces movies, but that's like his most recent movie, and the movie was just so good. I recommend it to young persons trusting God for leading in their in career, in marriage. And he also talks about how we can be apostles in the marketplace. I think that summarizes it. It's so good. See, you must see. In fact, out of everything, you start with Patrick Syndrome. That movie is good. And at number one, we have King. So if you're someone that loves the fine cars, the fine houses, the light, sound, Change is very good. Change is also a recent Christian movie. It talks about a young minister of God who was married, and it showed how that the enemy can just subtly entangle people in sin, how covering up one sin led to another, and so many things. And it also shows the redemptive power of God. Change is so good. Initially, you won't even know it's a gospel movie. When I started, I'm like, okay, who recommended this movie to me? Are you sure? I had to go minutes into it. This is also actually a musical film. They did a lot of songs and they actually sang because the lead character is also a singer. So he sang the songs in the movie and it's so good. The movie is so good. It was produced in Abuja. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the producer now, but the movie is very good. The quality is so high. It beats so many secular movies. Thank you for watching today's video. I need you to do two things for me. Number one is to subscribe to the channel if you've not already. It's absolutely free and it's a way of helping the algorithm to push my videos. And secondly, I need you to comment of all 10 movies I've listed here. Have you seen any of them? If yes, which is your favorite? Which one stood out for you? And how did the movie speak to you? Have you had any encounter through any of these movies? Also, I would like to know, do you like gospel movies? What are your challenges or why do you not like gospel movies? Let's find a way around it. But I just want you to watch gospel movies. If there are reasons why you actually don't like gospel movies or areas you feel gospel movies can do better, I would like to know in the comment section below. Do you agree with the things I've said? How I've mentioned that the quality of gospel movies we have now beats the quality of secular movies. Do you agree with all that? If you're a Christian drama minister, Christian actor, please, I would like to see your comments, your opinion in the comment section below. Thank you for staying tuned, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Because now the because